Hi, I'm Bree Summers. I've graced the cover of the Daily Prick, and I've been publicly canceled about 16 times. I've worked for years to become the most sought-after scumbum in North America, and today I'm going to share with you the hidden secrets of how to be a total stinkard while traveling. Hotels are a jerk's paradise. You pay for one small room in a giant building full of many people, and you're entitled to act like it's your own personal mansion. 2 ways to be a jerk in a hotel. 1. There are people whose job it is to clean your room, so it's your job to trash your room. That's better. 2. Hotel rooms technically have walls, but it doesn't mean it blocks the noise, so it's your job to be as loud as humanly possible. Noise. After you rev your engine for no reason, turn your stereo volume up way too high. The road needs a DJ, and whatever any self-respecting jerk does for a day job, they're definitely also a DJ.
And turn the bad music down, swine!
If you need to change lanes, a true jerk never signals.
Hey, ¿por qué estás tan apurado, jerk? What are you running from?
A red light is a good place to text, troll comment sections of content someone worked hard on but you barely watched, or look at your husband and actually consider the question, what are you running from? Green lights are a good time for this too. There's a lot to think about. Yellow lights are for escaping. Accelerating. Now for the most fun place on earth to be a jerk, 35,000 feet above it. If hotels are a jerk's paradise, airplanes are a jerk's jungle gym. It's a great place for us to play around, try stuff out, and make other kids cry. Here's how.
Are you leaving or coming back home?
Always wear headphones, even if they're not connected to anything. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. When it's time to suck down your mango vape, create a secret floor under your sweatshirt so everyone knows what you're doing, but no one can legally prove it. Drink a lot before getting on the plane. Different drinks will have different effects. Water's the easiest way to constantly have to climb over the person next to you. Sorry. Alcohol is more fun. Pro tip, flight attendants are usually masters of passive aggression, so consider every interaction you have with them a battle royale. Down that right now. Thank you. I'll call you. Okay, don't go too far.
Okay, well, I have to do my job. So.
I am a part of your job.
Okay, yes,
All
you
right.
are. Yes, okay, bye. Have your flight.
All right. Okay. Seriously though, I've been a bad girl. I've been naughty. Caffeine forces your neighbor into a conversation the entire flight. I got a lot of stuff going on. I'm a CEO. I'm a girl boss. I am a strong woman. I need to be respected. Respect me, okay? Sorry. Just need to get out there, and that's what I'm doing. Me-cation. Me-cationing. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. All right, let's get there. Now you know how to get your jerk on when you travel. Now who's the jerk? That's right, you are. I'm Bree Summers, and I'm insufferable.
You're watching Funny or Die TV. And now, the Divorced Dad's Cooking Show.
Down here, guys. Well, it looks like my kids are not coming this weekend, so I am off the hook to cook. Hey, you want to hang out and watch the movie of the week? No? All right, well, I guess that wraps it up for today. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks' time, hopefully when my kids come by. And don't forget, do the best you can.
Hi, I'm Bree Summers, author of the best-selling books, Success by Failing Up, and Stop Listening and Start Deflecting, 101 Ways to Tell Someone How They Feel. Now, if you've ever had to deal with a stranger that's a real jerk, you're probably wondering, where'd this jerk learn how to be such a jerk? Well, They probably learn to hear. And so can you. With a few basic principles, you can improve your life at the expense of others and be a total prick too. Today's practical guide will teach you how to be a jerk neighbor. Step 1. You know more about your neighbors than most of their friends and family just from the packages that arrive at their doorstep. Ooh. And from what they wear around the house and the noises they make at night. Oh yeah? Hey, how's that sex doll treating you? Does it like the lingerie or?
Off, Brie. I'm lonely and horny.
Oh, hey, hubby, where were you last night?
I was at Kevin's. Honey, we need to talk.
Can you carry the groceries?
I changed the locks.
What?
You can't be surprised by this. You're awful. On purpose.
Well, I'm not leaving. I like the neighborhood. And the neighbors like me way more than they like you, so.
No.
No,
We don't.
Not at all.
everybody in the neighborhood all got together and we
Well, we basically had a big neighborhood-wide meeting about your behavior.
What behavior?
How to be a jerk in the neighborhood, Bree? Let's talk about it. Well, did we have?
Sure did.
Don't pick up after your dog.
I'm Brie, and I love leaving out dog.
Whether you're in a shopping center, a park, or even the middle of the street, it's important to slow down or stop completely and only pay attention to your phone. You're the only thing that matters, baby. It's all about you.
Why make too much noise in your own home when you can make too much noise out in the neighborhood?
I'm Brie. Blah, 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 blah,
You're vaping
blah.
right into my house. You're gonna kill all my plants.
Your plans.
Wow.
Okay, we all get the point. I'll take my show back now. Here, watch this explainer. Sometimes, like if you have to start your whole life over again, there's a whole neighborhood you can be a jerk to within the confines of a single building. Like a big jerk funhouse, full of jerks being jerks to each other 24/7. Here are some of the endless possibilities. Move-in day is the opportunity to make a terrible first impression. Clog all the walkways, stairwells, and elevators and prop the front door open.
Oh, sweet, it's open. I'm gonna take stuff.
Hey, maybe she'll be my friend. Once you're all moved in, your best jerk tool is gonna be noise. Throw loud parties with loud music. If you hear any noise from another unit, like them complaining about your noise, just make more noise. You can always keep noise going throughout the night by having loud sex, or in my case, flicking the bean to porn because I'm very, very alone. Finally, don't forget to clog the pipes. Everything's connected and no one will ever suspect that you willingly up your own life. Pipes. Pipes, yes. It looks like my mecation just got extended. All right, come on guys, let's scram. Mama needs some new digs. Maybe I'll get a couple hats while I'm there.
Funny or Die has taken over the 40-year-old virgin. And now, the divorced dad's cooking show.
No knives? No worries. I got my scissors. Now, I got these when I had to open up my moving boxes after the divorce. Look how easily that just slices. That's some beautiful... You know what? Hold on just a second. I'll be right back. I have no use for these anymore because I don't really have a lawn. Gail got that. Gail. I'm Carl Anderson. Keep watching for more Funny or Die TV. Ow, cuticle. Dang it.
Being a jerk can seem to work so well for so many others, but it can also be challenging and seem out of reach. You know, it wasn't always so easy for me. I used to have a sense of human compassion that got in the way of my greatest jerk potential, but by simply forming the habits of a jerk, well, I became one. Today I'm going to teach you how to be a jerk to your friends. Let's start with some basic rules for making plans. My friend Grace wants to have coffee. I immediately said yes because I know I can bail at any time. But if you have to pick a place to meet, just pick somewhere that's as close to your house as possible. This will give you ample time to decide if you actually want to go or not. If you're unsure, start binging Pauly Shore's complete filmography and see how you feel next time they text. When they get there, tell them you're on your way or almost there, no matter how far out you are. At this point, you have time for at least one more of Pauly Shore's films. I recommend Jury Duty. Here's a list of excuses you can use for when you're late. Hey babe, oh my god, I'm sorry I'm late. I was watching TV. That's right. Real jerks don't need excuses. But what if you didn't want to show up after all and still needed a way to be a jerk to your friend? Technology has made it easier than ever to be a jerk to anyone you want, anytime. Here are a few tips. The longer the text you receive, the shorter your response should be. If they text you a whole paragraph, try to respond with something like, "K," or "nice," or a picture of your genitals. Whenever a hilarious video you remember watching 6 weeks ago comes up in conversation, force your friend to watch it with you. Take as long as possible to find it and get it to load. Post photos with you and your friends to show everyone you have friends, but also make sure you look hot and your friend looks like And finally, subtweet your friends. It's like a blind item in a magazine, but only for a few people who get it. But you will need to see your friends in person eventually, at least to maintain the friendship status. And when you do, you'll need to have an actual conversation with them. Don't worry, I'll walk you through it. Friends are great because you can talk to them about anything.
Yes.
Anytime, and they have to listen. Like maybe you had a tough day at work.
Oh, that's so rough.
Or the world is literally and metaphorically on fire.
I mean, yes, literally yes.
And life is just kind of weighing you down. Whatever it is you need to get off your chest, let it out, even if it has nothing to do with them, because they have to care about it.
Well, I have been having a tough time lately.
So you actually don't really have to listen to anything your friend is saying. You just have to be able to say, "Yeah, totally," or "Yeah, that's crazy."
And I got fired from my job,
totally.
and I feel like I'm questioning the person that I've become a little bit.
Same, actually.
Wait, really?
Sometimes you may share a little bit more than you mean to. Like your own deep psychological issues that lead you down a confusing path of both massive worldwide celebrity and socially destructive behavior that makes you question everything you believe in and preach, but it's a roller coaster you somehow enjoy too much to get off of.
Hello? Bree? Are you here with me?
Another tip is to randomly change the subject a lot. Oh my god. No offense, but you look so tired right now.
Oh. I mean, I am pretty tired. I didn't sleep at all last night.
Yeah, you should see how long you can stay up for. I heard it's fun.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this. I'm not sure that we're actually friends.
Now you know how to be a jerk to your friends, and you can join the rest of us jerks as we gleefully destroy everything in our past. And for what? Okay, I'm Bree Summers. You.
And now, FOD TV News.
Great, it's you again. Sorry. Hi, I'm Bree Summers, author of the best-selling book, Get Defensive for No Reason. And also, I'm at rock bottom. That's not a book, that's just how I'm feeling right now. There is one person we have been letting off the hook this whole time, until now. This practical guide will teach you how to be a jerk to yourself. The easiest way to be a jerk to yourself is to look yourself in the mirror and judge the way you look. Start with a completely unrealistic set of expectations and standards for yourself. Hey, by the way, why isn't your face completely different? Oh wow, great question. Way to be a jerk. And also your earlobes. My earlobes? A skilled jerk will find super specific problem areas that you can obsess over, that nobody will even notice or care about. Just a note, It's important to be a jerk to yourself on purpose. If it's happening uncontrollably, it could be a totally different thing, like a disorder, being a jerk to you. Get professional help, regain control, and be a jerk to yourself on purpose. Remember, it's not just all about how you look. Yes, it is. Now you can also be a jerk to yourself about your health. Here's an in-depth guide.
Eat a lot of carbs and sugar, whatever tastes good, however much you want, anytime, just shove it all in your mouth. Experts say sitting is linked to cancer, heart disease, and diabetes, and even depression. So if you want to be a jerk to yourself, do not exercise or walk or even get up from whatever seat you're in right now. And remember, even if you're not an alcoholic, you can still benefit from the negative effects of alcohol. After all, you're a piece of and you don't deserve to feel good. Another great way to be a jerk to yourself is to keep watching as much of the show as possible, when you could be doing something that's actually helpful for your mind or body, or at least isn't giving you the exact opposite advice from what you should be doing. If you're privileged enough to have healthcare in this society run by a bunch of jerks, don't use it. If you don't bother to go to the doctor, the dentist, or even the eye doctor, you can play your own game of wellness roulette. Who knows what diseases you could be developing right now? A true jerk has no idea. Seems easy enough, right? When you're a jerk to other people, it mostly helps you succeed. But when you're a jerk to yourself, concepts like success and failure will get tangled into a nice knot.
Sorry, I knew you were there, I didn't care. Listen, if you've had a lot of highs and a lot of lows, you'll have a lot to work with to convince yourself that you're a failure. And that's a great way to be a jerk to yourself.
Start by focusing only on things that have gone poorly in your life, whether they were your fault or not. Now, with all of the examples of success or just pure luck and chaos of the universe out of the way, you can also pretend you've learned nothing from these challenges and completely define yourself by them. Now that you're only considering your least successful moments in life, use that to justify a complete lack of faith in yourself for the future. This will help kill any motivation you may have to work on new things. Make it stick with daily affirmations. Tell yourself how incompetent you are every day. But what if, like me, you have an obvious track record of massive success? Just tell yourself that your success really comes from your narcissistic need to serve your own ego, thereby justifying your own jerk behavior by acting like it's the right way to behave and everyone else should do it too. And the books you've written, the following you've built, and even this very series is a completely misguided attempt to profit from the spread of toxic behavior throughout the world.
Well, that completes this course. Now you know how to be a jerk to yourself and throughout your life as a whole. And I just really quick, I just want to say I really enjoyed this time with you and am so freaking grateful that you took the time to watch this with me. Ooh, wait, was that gratitude? Craig, cut out the last part.